Thanks again for stopping by our YouTube channel. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up on the video. Today we're going to be talking about, are you getting objective financial advice? And what are some of the things that you could look for as you're working with a financial professional. So a couple of things that's really important to our firm is really educating our clients on how we're licensed. Because there's a lot of studies that show the type of advice you get a lot of times is linked to how the financial professional is licensed. For example, excuse me, let's look at if you're sitting down with a financial professional and they're only licensed to talk to you about the stock market. In most cases, that's what you're always going to hear is stock market, right? Things of that nature. Or conversely, if you're working with someone or interviewing an advisor and all they have is what's called a life insurance and an annuity license, and they're talking to you about planning, they can't even really speak to you in depth about the stock market. So really, the only thing you may be hearing about is some type of life insurance, whether it's an indexed universal life insurance policy or a whole life insurance policy, or they're going to sell you annuities constantly. So it's important to know how your financial professional is licensed. And actually, if you want to know how we're licensed and how we work, you could just comment below, send us an email. You'll see the company information. And if I didn't tell you, I'm the CEO of Ideal Retirement Solutions, and we're right in Southwest Florida, Retirement Central. So we specialize in retirement distribution planning. And so we see things come across our desk a lot. And a lot of people move here to retire, and maybe their financial professional was only licensed for the stock market. And we see portfolios, there's no guarantees in place. Or conversely, they were working with someone up north and all they had was a life insurance license, and so all their portfolio is this life insurance and annuities. We know that there's no silver bullet to the investment world. It all depends on what do you want to accomplish. And a lot of times, if you can have a blend in your portfolio, if it's suitable for you, between stock market accounts, annuity accounts, and some people may not even like annuities, and there's other solutions for that as well. And there's some people that can't even, they'll lose sleep over even the thought of losing $1 to the stock market. So everyone's a little bit different regarding, their risk tolerance and things like that. But a lot of it comes down to how the financial professional is licensed. We're licensed for a stock market. We're licensed for private equity real estate. We're licensed for annuities. We're licensed for life insurance. You name it. If it's out there, it stands a really good chance that we can implement it into the portfolio if it makes sense. And some of the things we determine to see that is time horizon, risk tolerance, liquidity needs. Is some type of care planning important to you? Long-term care planning? Is legacy the focus? And so we work with all different types of people here in Southwest Florida. And we serve other states as well via remote. However, we always prefer boots on the ground. Nothing can ever replace that. So I hope this video was educational for you and to challenge you and your current advisor and ask them, how are you licensed? And so that's a really good conversation to have with your financial professional. Because a lot of times it'll dictate the type of advice you get. Jeff Tomas, the CEO and co-founder of Ideal Retirement Solutions right here in Southwest Florida.